Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of season 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. In the last episode, it was revealed that Rosalind is working for that shady little figure that Ward is now meeting with. Amongst other things, the team deals with Andrew, has him right now locked away in containment because he can't control his compulsion, and they're trying to see if they can hold out and find a cure, see if they can spare him from this life before this transformation becomes permanent. So we got a lot of stuff on our plate right now. Let's get ready to just see where things go. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come here on the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reaction the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. I try to make it worth your while since you are going out of your way to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like. Drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said and out of the way, let's get ready to jump into episode 8. Many heads, one tail. Here we go.
Previously on Marvel's Agents of
And
S.H.I.E.L.D.
it's tale as in like a story, not like a tale.
The octopus is one of the great symbols of Hydra. Highly adaptable, and they are ruthless killers. A nearly perfect predator.
The moment he started talking about that, my brain immediately went to literally any image of the deep and an octopus that comes to mind.
I know what you were hoping to find. Chasing rumors, ghosts. The Von Strucker family vault does not exist.
Truthfully, I'd believe you if you hadn't sacrificed the only heir to it. Vault is said to have Hydra's greatest power. Why don't you and I put it to good use?
Seems very vague. Do they even know what's in there?
I will find that vault.
You're a smart predator, but you don't live on top of the food chain.
Yet. God damn, what is that plate made of? God damn. I love a good Ward fight scene, man. God, that was clean.
Who's on the bottom of the food chain now?
God, he's such a fun villain.
That's the compound we used to tranquilize Andrew. Those tanks should be enough to keep him sedated if need be. Maybe you should come to the base in the next day or so. Talk me through it.
Anyone gonna talk to her?
She'll talk when she's ready.
I still hope Rosalind isn't willfully involved with Hydra.
Okay, just go. Before you drop another priceless manuscript, why don't you go to face of Picasso or something?
God damn! Why don't you go to face of Picasso? What? Why not? Just go do it. You know?
Just feel so bad for May. I don't know how you get over that.
She's been giving me the hate stare since I got here. I had to sleep with one eye open last night.
But you slept?
Yeah, for the first time in a long time.
Aww. Can you guys sleep with your eyes open or one eye? I know people that can, and it blows my mind. But is that the same as like when because I've been asleep while having conversations before. I don't know.
We kissed.
Is that the same?
That happened.
Why don't we just see what happens?
Will that happen again?
Plus, you know you'll have tougher decisions to face, right? You can't just stay here. Coulson only lets people in the base who have a role in his game plan.
Well, maybe you should sign up finally. Join her task force.
I feel like you're gonna tell me I didn't make Little League All-Stars.
I'm sorry to press, sir, but I need to know. Do you have feelings for her, or are you playing an angle?
Not your business. But you really think I'm that guy?
If not, then it is my business. Because now you're bringing her, the head of the ATCU, into our hidden base.
I like Roz. Whether she can be trusted, yet to be determined.
How is that not a deal breaker?
Because the only spies without trust issues are either young or dead. I hope I can trust Roz. I want to.
I want to believe.
The ATCU brought Dr. Garner's containment module into their research facility. S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to use that as a way to gain access, handling extraction, May, and...
Him.
Oh. Ooh.
Questions?
Yeah, why now?
Because I think the head of the ATCU finally trusts me. I'd like that feeling to be mutual.
Thinks that she
That answer
trusts
your
him, but
concerns?
he doesn't quite trust her.
This
fully.
raises all new ones.
You have to incorporate what you love into your work.
He torches all you want, there's nothing to tell. He uses different people when he travels as S.H.I.E.L.D. And even they don't know where the vault's buried.
I lied. Strucker has many vaults. I know them all.
Oh!
Just didn't know S.H.I.E.L.D was the one I needed.
Wow.
Be proud. You stayed quiet. You would have fit in good with my men.
God damn.
Ms. Price, welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. You left your intelligence gathering phone at your apartment, didn't you?
I almost didn't, but I thought it might be rude.
We expect nothing less.
See, I just love them. I love their back and forth. I do.
Let's wake up the ATCUIT ASAP.
Not exactly in stasis right now, is he?
Darlene was set up perfectly. Every word she said. Whoa. Did you see that?
FBI Cyber Investigative Task Force, how may I help you, Mr. Wilson? We've already dispatched a rapid response unit to your location.
I think that it was a glitch.
A glitch, yeah. Go home, never noticing the polymorphic rootkit buried deep inside your system.
Until hackers activate it to...
Red Sox fan?
Redcoats, actually.
This guy does not look like FBI.
He wasn't. Dane here crashed the Pentagon servers. Mossad's Ashley Madison. He's the best consultant we have. Otherwise, he'd be in jail or I'd have shot him by now.
Oh, this is good.
Was nothing brought into this facility in the last 24 hours?
We haven't brought in anything except the, I need to make a phone call.
So you did reactivate it.
There's an FBI task force here. An energy pulse was detected inside our facility right before an apparent security leak. I think it could be the S.H.I.E.L.D. containment module we brought in.
Is it possible that your containment module tried to access the ATCU system?
Absolutely. It scans any local network it finds. All our hardware does.
Well, we noticed, and we're gonna have to go ahead and shut that down.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Cute.
Play nice with the FBI's task force and fix it. You're lucky you're cute.
We really have to figure out other ways to flirt.
Nope. I think this is kind of. I like it. Keep doing this, and don't be evil, please.
Will wasn't sent on a mission. He was sacrificed.
Oh yeah.
People working with NASA. Between this and Andrew, I have that sinking feeling again, Fitz, that we never really know who's next to us.
Huh. So are they sacrificing him to that thing? Do they even know that thing is there and what it is? Or is it just something...
It's gonna get you in trouble?
Something they've built up in their own heads that they don't even understand.
You'll find yourself completely out of control.
I'll be in Moscow soon enough with a day off. Come see for yourself.
I'm not going to Moscow. This is the only flight I could find. Passing over Zepka.
What did he do?
Please return to your seats. You may experience some turbulence coming up. That's just your pilot diving to equalize cabin pressure before you freeze to death. Oh, and from all of us here at Hydra, thanks for flying the friendly skies.
Oh my god, you dickhead! Oh my lord!
Fitz, there's nothing in here to help open the portal. It's just copious examples of how this group was evil and used Will as a blood offering.
But if we can find out their goal, we can find out how they tried to achieve it.
You have to stop.
Excuse me?
Stop! Just stop trying to do all the right things. It's too much.
Don't worry, I'd be confused too.
Is this a silver tie clip camera?
Platinum.
They recruit you out of college? Studying
History. I started to inadvertently uncover how much of that history S.H.I.E.L.D. had helped to shape, so they snatched me up.
Damn. Huh. Explains his collecting habits. That's
I gotta
the
admit,
axe.
I didn't picture you keeping things so analog.
There's a tactile benefit, the way they feel in your hands.
I love the smell of books.
Helps me think.
Same.
Besides, we both know how vulnerable the digital world is to infiltration.
C:/system/request user. Hunter, please tell me you know which one is /.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, his typing speed would definitely be a tell for me.
Username, God save the Queen. Bingo.
May, you're up.
Agent May said she wants you with her on this, yeah?
Yeah.
Well then, I suggest you move your ass.
It's bonding time.
My superior's on Pennsylvania Avenue. I need to step away for a moment to give them my full report. Daisy? Thank you.
God, that's so wild.
So you need me to do anything? Why bring me if you're not even gonna talk to me?
Where do you get off?
Fuck. Oh no, what's
Are you
this?
seriously mad at me?
I'm mad that you're so willing to help.
What do you expect?
I don't know, get angry.
Do you think that I'm not angry? Because we're cursed. The bloody cosmos wants us to be apart. Because we had years side by side. Never occurred to us. And then when it does, we don't have the courage to talk about it.
Well, you only mention it at the bottom of the sea facing.
You wait till I'm bound for a war on an aircraft carrier, and then you get swept off to some far-flung planet. With him, top marks, pilot, astronaut, hero man.
I would do anything.
Do you love him?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. He's strong and smart, and you gave each other hope on the edge of nowhere.
Don't do this, Fitz.
You think I didn't look for dirt on him? I did. And there's nothing. I can't hate him. He's great. Why else would you fall for him? He did everything right.
And you dove through a hole in the universe for me.
I think he wins, man. But we still can't leave him to die.
Fitz, is that what I think it is?
Just the way he like... Oh,
No one warned me there'd be a flight. Who are you?
Whoa.
S.H.I.E.L.D. has good intentions, but questionable methods. That much is true. They can't help themselves from jumping into the deep end of dangerous waters. We agree on more than we don't.
It doesn't look like they're taking tissue samples, studying cell response. Not in here, anyway.
If they're not working on a cure in there, then what are they doing?
Anything on medications they've compiled for study? Because I'm not positive, but those look an awful lot like fish oil pills.
Oh, bollocks. People, time to download everything we can and make our getaway. Our friend Mr. Banks has just showed up, and I do not have a handkerchief to cover my face. And that would be weird anyhow.
They're not studying medication, Bobbi. They're administering them, giving mandatory supplements to all their employees.
To prevent infection.
Was it a vaccine? Wait, what? Hold on.
Giving Terrigen to as many people as they can. They're not trying to cure humans.
They're trying to make them. Oh. There's no way she wouldn't know about that, though.
Do you expect me to stay in this room overnight, Phil? Because I might need a little persuading.
Now it's you who needs to convince me that you're not Hydra.
Oof.
Otherwise, you're never leaving this room again.
God damn.
Why don't you tell me who you really are, who you work for, and what you're hiding?
What the hell is wrong with you? Look at you.
Stop playing games.
I wasn't playing games. I thought there was something between us. This was all a plan?
She have like a trigger, like an illusion. What is going on?
You lied to me. Andrew isn't being kept at your ATCU facility, is he?
Of course not.
Are you torturing me?
I've been trying to figure out what to say because I do want to apologize to you. He killed your friends in cold blood. Tried to kill you. I'm sorry. I should have known.
I should be thanking you for being willing to put those bullets in him when you did.
Hunter, I'm gonna need you to get down here. Bring me my briefcase.
Yeah, things have got really complicated in here just now. I'm not very good at computers.
Now!
Now lock it. Nice.
First time we met, you tried to get under my skin talking about Tahiti. So I was hoping against all hope you would confirm a high-level source from within S.H.I.E.L.D., but you claim you have none.
That's because I've been honest.
The only other possible way that you could know about that is if you got your intel from Hydra. So why don't you share your source?
I'm not sharing anything with you anymore. You like to joke about your robot hand and not being human. I'm not sure you're so off the mark.
That means a lot coming from you.
You were stabbed through the heart. You must derive sadistic pleasure in doing the same to others.
Wow.
My agent at the center of your compound confirmed that you're not trying to cure Inhumans. You're making as many as you can.
What are you talking about?
Thank God she doesn't know.
I got to admit, handing out the contaminant as a cure?
No, that's not what
especially sinister.
No, I get weekly reports from Malik.
Thank God. Yes, oh, she's in the clear.
I've worked with him more than a decade. He advises the president's staff, helped design the ATCU, oversees the science division. He gave me the Tahiti intel.
Damn. Thank you. Now, what tragic thing is going to keep them apart now, other than this whole spiel throwing a huge old wrench in their trust? But at least she confirmed she didn't know.
Too little and too late.
I'll remind you that we're basically the same height. I just don't wear bloody heels.
Oh, yeah, shit. Hey, he was in John Wick, right? Yo. How many other people are Inhuman then? I mean, I guess if they were giving it to everybody, it would have to be all of the ones that are alive.
Let's see if we can level the playing field.
How was that? Oh, hell yeah! That is badass.
We need answers, both of us. And if you don't let me get on the phone right now, we lose everything.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. Nah.
Come with me. I'll get you out of here.
Oh, wait, is he on the up and up? Oh, he's legitimately one of hers.
I don't see them.
Nah.
Got him.
Whoa. What the fuck? How did he do that?
You left me to die. I left those men there to kill you, but you cut through them like cake. I only got here a few minutes before you, and I have my own jet.
Is this an audition?
This is all just a test? No, I wanted you dead. You pose a legitimate threat.
Oh, okay.
Do you know much about our history, our origin?
World War II, Red Skull used Nazi funding to build this old empire.
No. We're much, much older than that. Hydra is actually as ancient as this stone.
Lovely.
Thousands of years ago, an Inhuman was born on this planet that was destined to rule it. Powerful, so fearsome, that others were consumed with dread, and so they banished it from the Earth, sent it through the portal to a distant planet.
Oh, who? So that thing is an Inhuman?
Hydra was founded with the sole purpose of engineering its return. Over generations, Hydra's taken different shapes. The entity has been given different names.
Oh, wow.
But every generation sent men through the portal, hoping to save or at least serve our leader on the other side. Now, we're building an army for it to command when it returns.
Star Return.
And you and I will rule beside it.
That sounds like a dumb shit gamble. We're serving our alien overlords that we actually have no idea what their intentions are.
I know you want revenge to cut the head off a S.H.I.E.L.D. and watch it writhe. I'll help you do that.
And in return,
you'll help me learn how S.H.I.E.L.D. was able to achieve something with the portal that Hydra in thousands of years has never been able to accomplish. They brought someone back.
Damn. That's insane.
How long are you gonna keep me in here without any idea of what's going on? No. I don't need to be sedated anymore. I need to talk to someone about what's going on.
all right, let's talk.
Oh, no.
This is chloroethyl sulfide, basically mustard gas. You see, S.H.I.E.L.D. showed us how to turn the monster off. Now we want to know how to turn that back on.
No.
May thinks I'm a monster. Did you actually become one? I guess we know we're tight.
Wow. And if Ward's revenge is making this permanent, that sucks. I assume that's what he's intending to do. I mean, the more he transforms, the more it solidifies So his revenge in the end will be doing exactly that, which just sucks too, because on top of that, Rosalind and May both agreed to allow this to happen, to hand him over to see if they could cure him. And it led to him being put in this situation. So once this is revealed, once this is brought up, that guilt is going to be overwhelming if they can't fix this, undo this, free him, whatever. I am glad, I am so relieved that Rosalind, after all of this, had no clue. That's what I was really, because like I love the back and forth between those two, and they've fallen for each other, but being in their agency in the spy world, they could never fully give themselves over. But it seems like she did. But Coulson just didn't. There's still a piece of him that never could. And that created this tension, this hurt, this pain between the two of them, because she genuinely fell like completely. I mean, I get from her perspective, I guess, like putting that faith in your backer into everything you've built your life around, and even your own hopes. Like, her story about her husband is true. Her intentions were true. And it's part of that I think made her a little naive to what was actually going on. The fact that you took their word to this thing she's never seen is like she said, they said we can't go down there. It's a fear of infection or whatever. While they were doing all these other things, she genuinely thought they were putting people in stasis to cure them when they were just creating an Inhuman army. So does that mean that only people with the Inhuman marker was sent across to the same? Because they said they were building them an army. Or were those sacrifices? I'm a little confused on that, and I think they tried to explain it, and maybe I just didn't understand it completely in the moment. So I would love some clarification. Were they sending the Inhumans through the portal, or are they stockpiling the Inhumans? Because they clearly have some on the payroll with what's-his-face, with the levitating pistols, the guy that had basically like Magneto powers. Like, they had him, and God knows who else. Basically, everybody on this floor, they said, has been forced to take this medication, which means everybody that is dead has been cast off, and everybody in there should be an Inhuman. That's basically what the implication was. So then, are they sending people through the portal just as a way to test it, as sacrifices? They did say there was like a sacrificial ritual to it, but that could go in a multitude of ways. They were offering up Inhumans to this thing to build its army, or they were feeding it. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the aim was or the goal was. The intention was to figure out how to two-way it to bring the people back so they can bring this thing back. But it's just interesting to me, they built this entire organization around this. Like, if this is the origin of Hydra, was finding this monolith, trying to explore it, learning about this entity on the other side that was imprisoned there, and trying to free it and serve it and all this stuff. Do they know who it is? Do they know what it can do? Do they know anything about its intentions, its goals, whatever? Like, what do they actually know about this thing other than that it's powerful, it's an Inhuman, or it's whatever? Like, it's just like there's a lot of questions, and there's a lot of weird faith that is being built around something they don't know jack shit about, and no way to actually have an open dialogue with either. They don't know what it wants right now. They don't know what state of mind is right now. They know nothing, which just makes them sound so vehemently ignorant. Like, and that's just, I guess, I mean, that's tracks for Hydra. Interesting to me that that's this new origin. Like, it didn't start with Red Skull. It started before that. He just carried those ideals on and took it in his own path. You know, he kind of hijacked Hydra and took it a different direction, and this guy's kind of taking it to its roots. Or not that it's never even left its roots. It's just, you know, I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting. A lot of great stuff in this. The infiltration of the ATCU was a lot of fun to see, with the, you know, quarterbacking from Daisy, kind of going back to her old shtick a little bit, as Hunter and Bobbi were going in, and him playing the hacker was super fun. I dug that. That was a fun little gimmick to have for the episode as well. Ward kind of going on this audition was interesting. The way Coulson was able to piece together all these different details, you know, work his way into the ATCU, and I don't know, it's just like there's a lot of fun espionage elements that went to play into this. The entire mission was like fun to watch it unfold, but it breaks my heart to see just how Rosalind has fallen into all of this and where she falls in this, because like she had her heart broken and her world shattered when she found out that what she was doing was not exactly true and that she was unknowingly a pawn in whatever was going on with Hydra. Never crossed her mind at all. And Coulson, in the end, was right to hang on to his that itch in the back of his mind, that little seed of doubt, to keep pressing. But it could be at the sacrifice of what they could have had, and that'll break my heart a little bit if that doesn't pan out. Because I think they are. They're really fucking adorable. I really, really dig their dynamic. The thing with Lincoln and May, you know, and her like bringing him along because it's like she's trying to figure out how to apologize to him, and he thought like she was just going to take him out for what he did to Andrew or what he thinks she would think that he did to Andrew. And then it's just like she was just like, I didn't see this. He's killed a bunch of your people. I should have known. I should have been able to stop. And then they came together, and it was a great little moment. And then you have Fitz and Jemma trying to figure out their self. They're investigating. He's still just full on going into this, and she's getting frustrated with how genuinely he's putting all of this effort into bringing this guy back who he should genuinely be upset with, and he is. But he's just been really good about keeping that from Jemma. And he's not mad at her because he can't really be. It's not her fault. It's just outside of their control altogether. And I like that, like, and then he goes down this rabbit hole of all these things that have in the universe just keeps preventing them from being together, from their own ignorance of their feelings, of their relationship, to when they finally decide to explore it. It's just before what happens when he sacrificed himself or tried to, you know, and then the other time around when they finally were about to make it happen, she gets sucked into this other portal. It's just like the universe, the moment they realized they had these feelings for each other, that they both did, you know, Fitz kind of always knew, or at least eventually knew before she did. But once it finally got to a point where they could finally make something out of it, there's always something that comes between them. And they clearly both have these feelings, and as much as she developed feelings for Will, she still feels for him. It's a very complicated situation. I think as much as like, well, do you love him? And she's like, well, yeah. I think if you asked the same question about him, she would also say yes. And I think regardless, I think at the end of the day, they both never stopped loving each other. Obviously, Fitz did, and I don't think she ever stopped loving him. She allowed herself to become available because she resigned herself to the possibility she would never make it home. So that's still genuine. So it's just, I don't know where they're going to go with that. Because if they do save Will, because it's at the end of the day, he's like, you know, what do you want me to do? Just leave him out there to die? There's a guy out there we know is alive. No matter who he is or what he is to you, that's not going to be something that Fitz is just going to let fall to the wayside just because he's a little pissed off that something like that happened. It's not like Fitz is just going to leave him to die knowing there's a guy out there fighting for his life that he can help. Even if it is somebody that had kind of fallen in and taken his place. Fitz has too big of a heart to kind of do anything like that. But he still feels his feelings. He's still hurt. He's still angry. And not at himself. And not at her, but just the situation. I don't know. It sucks. It sucks, but we'll see. So if that thing isn't a human, it changes shape. It's part of the sandstorm. Like, what can it do? One thing I did want to loop back on, because I was talking about why would like this inhuman gene evolve in a way to create inhumans that are counter to their own, like as a species, like the guy who is allergic to his own people, and to Andrew, who has this hunger to kill them. I kind of forget that this is like an intelligent design sort of thing, and that was something somebody mentioned in the comments. I apologize, I don't remember the username or anything like that. But there was plenty of people that clarified on that a little bit further, reminded me that this is a design, a product of another civilization's attempt to control genetics. It was also mentioned at one point that someone's power will manifest in whatever is needed at the time for the Inhumans. So it's almost like the reaction is intelligent. The mist is intelligent. It's somehow conscious and aware, almost like there's a hive mind that sends this information around. And now that there's this uncontrollable release of the mist and Inhumans are just popping up and sprouting up uncontrollably, like without any kind of greater machination or plan, it led to the creation of Lash to balance that. In response to the growing number of Inhumans being born, he was born to help check that. I was treating it like evolution, and that is very different. than what is actually at play with the Inhuman stuff. So that was an error on my part, I think. But that makes so much more sense since that was kind of clarified. Anyway, that said, man, great episode. Really interested to see how this pod comes to a close, like how this transitions into the next section of the story as we're kind of getting away from this a little bit. And now we got this whole cult to explore, this, I don't even want to say rescue mission, jailbreak that they're trying to prevent. Meanwhile, they do also have a rescue mission because they do need to get Will. So either way, they're going to open that portal, and who knows, Will might not be the only thing that comes through it, which will be interesting to see. But great episode. What'd you guys think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're coming here on the channel, get you access as well. Speed up before you go. Want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York, Scott, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'm going to see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.